What's going on, everybody? Walski here, and welcome to episode 3 of Airsoft Discussions. So, I talked about in the last video, I'm recording these two in the same day, just an FYI, because I'm just in a recording mood, so I'll just keep doing it. But in last week's episode, I talked about, at the end, I was going to discuss face protection. So, I'm going to do that in this video. So, I have a couple different methods of face protection here. I have this big chungus here of a mask, and then I have these two. And I'm going to talk about the pros and cons to these. So, first off, if you're new to Airsoft and you're new to the channel, face protection is the #1 priority. If you have to buy an expensive piece of gear, it has to be face protection, because you have to protect your eyes. Because if you fuck up your eyes, you're done. Like, you're never going to recover from that. If you get shot in the eye, you're lucky if you can even see after that, because it is not something to mess around about. Like, eye protection is the #1 priority. You do not want to cheap out on eye protection. So don't get the shitty little green masks that, like, go to here and have the mesh, like, goggles. No, those will not stop BBs from a sniper. Like, if someone's got a Norvich SSG and they shoot you in the eyes, you're fucked. Like, you're done at that point. So I'm stressing it now, because if you cheap out on eye protection, you're going to have a horrible life if you get shot in the eyes. You're going to be fucking blind. So do not cheap out on eye protection. So mouth protection is a little bit different. These masks aren't... I recommend getting these because these masks aren't expensive. I love these masks, and they are not expensive, relatively. So you don't have to wear mouth protection, but you have to wear eye protection. Do not buy safety glasses from Home Depot and say, okay, I'm set. No. Get full seal goggles like this. Full seal goggles, because your eyes are going to be screwed if you get shot in the eyes. So, yes. Now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to talk about different forms of face protection that you can buy for Airsoft, because it is a huge thing you have to talk about, because some people are dumb and don't think about this and then get shot in the eye, and then they don't have eyes anymore. And then they're like, well, shit, I can't see. I'm screwed. So, anyways, welcome to Airsoft Discussions episode 3, where we go on a rant about not buying proper eye protection. So, anyways, let's get into the eye protection and face protection and all that stuff. So, you saw me pull out this huge guy here, and I've never used these. I got this from my buddy when I traded him some parts, and he was like, you know what, here, you can have it because I don't wear it. I can see why he doesn't. It's a little heavy. It weighs probably a good 1.5 pounds, because this is all steel mesh besides this. This is a good lens. At least it feels like a good lens. So it goes like this, and obviously it mounts on your helmet with these rails. These screw onto your helmet, or if you have like a bump helmet, I think it just slides on. I don't really know, but I'm giving this to my brother because he said he liked it. I don't like it. I will probably never wear it. I'm sorry, Spalty, but it is huge and it is heavy. I don't like it, but my brother does, so I'll give it to him. But and then I have my goggles and lower mesh mask that I always wear, because they're light and they're breathable, and these goggles don't fog when you take the foam out of them. They do a little bit if you're standing in the same spot or it's super fucking cold, but otherwise they don't fog. So this guy, I've seen these on the market twice. I've never really paid attention to them, but to my knowledge, they're probably expensive, because it is nice. It's not like crappy quality mesh. It's really solidly put together. Like, it's put together really nice. There's no like creakiness to it. I mean, this is good polymer. Well, relatively good. For a helmet piece, this is good polymer. I probably wouldn't make a gun out of this, but it's good polymer for mounting it, because it's pretty durable. At least it feels pretty durable. And that lens is solid. So this mounts to your helmet, and it goes down your face like this. So there's a couple... I would recommend wearing safety glasses under this, or some sort of second barrier eye protection, because this is all mesh, and BBs can shatter. It's kind of rare, I think. It can happen. It can shatter and get through this mesh and hit you in the eyes. If, like, this sits super high in your face like this, your eyes are still exposed to the mesh. And they're exposed like this. Like, if a BB comes in at the right angle, like this, it could shatter and go into your eyes, so I would recommend wearing safety glasses under this. If you're new to Airsoft, I don't recommend this as a first mask. Because, one, they're probably expensive. I don't really know. I'm not going to look it up right now, but they're probably expensive. Two, you have to have a helmet to run it. If you don't like helmets or you don't have one, then that's a problem, because this isn't going to go on without one. And it's just heavy. It's heavy and it's bulky, and, like, I look like Iron Man in this thing. Like, personally, I like a mixture of realism and fun. So, this isn't realistic to me at all. Like, I don't... Maybe if I was playing a Juggernaut game, I would probably for sure wear this. I would definitely wear this for a Juggernaut game if I was a Juggernaut. For average playing time, no. I wouldn't normally wear this. But if we're having fun and we're playing a Juggernaut game and I'm the Juggernaut, I would wear this. Normally, no. But it's a cool mask. I'm not gonna lie, it's cool. It's heavy and it's huge, but it's cool. So my brother likes it. He can have it. So that's going to mount to his helmet that I'm giving him, and he'll have fun with that. So now we're going to move on to my mask. These are Velkin VTech Tango goggles, which I said don't cheap out. These are like $45, which isn't expensive, but is at the same... It's a middle ground. They're good goggles. They passed the ANSI test, or they call it. I've gotten shot in the goggles, and it just bounces off. So there's no scratches or anything. So they're good. They're cheaper, but they're... I don't want to say cheap, because they're like... They're more on the affordable side, but they're good goggles. They're not gonna fail you. Usually. Well, I should say, they're not gonna fail you. Unless someone blasts you in the face with, like, a rock. So, still probably won't fail you. They're good goggles. They come with 3 lenses in the package in a case. And they're durable. Like, they haven't failed me yet. A lot of people run these goggles because they're more on the affordable side. And they're a nice piece of Velkin gear. Like, I like Velkin for their tactical gear. I've never really used their guns. But I know their tactical gear, a lot of it is okay. And these goggles are okay. They're nice. They're breathable. They fit my face nicely. They have a full seal when you put them on, so like none of my eye is exposed. The lenses I can change out for the weather if it's super smoky out, or super smoky, if it's super cloudy out, or if it's dark out, I can put this lens on. And I like these goggles. They're really comfortable, especially with a mesh mask. So, mesh mask. This is a One Tigris. I don't know if this is the Scream or the Rage mask. It's a One Tigris foldable padded mesh mask. These are like $20, and that is, depending where you buy them, and that is a ridiculously cheap price for how amazing these masks are. I don't get how it's priced so cheaply, because it's really well made, and it's so nice compared to those full-face steel mesh masks. It's probably cheaper because it's not all steel mesh, it's padded, so like, if you get hit in the face here, you'll probably feel it, but it won't. It's better than getting shot in the face without a mask. So I really like this because I'd rather keep all my teeth, so I'm going to wear a mesh mask. Some people don't. You can wear probably a mouth guard, to be honest, but I don't like that because it's all slobbery. And yeah, this mask, I like the One Tigris one. Maybe saying, oh, it's mesh, it can shatter and go in there. If it goes in my mouth, I can spit a BB out. If it goes in my eyes, I'm probably going to go blind. So I'd rather a BB shatter and go in my mouth and me spit it out, rather than a BB shatter and go in my eye and make me go blind. So covering my face with mesh is, I'm down for that. Like, I don't want to lose my teeth. So together, when you put these on, it has like a strap like this that goes in the back of your head, obviously. And then these goggles, I don't know if all goggles do this, but these goggles specifically kind of lock in to them. And you put them down on it, and might have to adjust the straps a little bit, but they're locked in. So there's like a little ridge down here, right there, that locks into your goggles to apply a full seal. And now I'm completely covered. If I get shot in the face, I'm not going to lose my teeth, and I'm not going to lose my eyeballs. So that is really good. And I didn't mention, I have my gun right here. I know with that mask, this guy you're probably not going to be able to aim down your sights because it's so big. It's bigger than a dye mask, and people complain that you can't aim with dye masks. With this, I can aim all day. I can see that. If I turn the dot on, it's a cheap dot. I need to get a new one, but I can see that dot all day, and I can hit my target all day 100% of the time. Well, as long as I'm accurate, but I can hit my target and see my target no problem with this mask on. So I recommend getting, probably, if you want cheaper, more affordable ones, get the Vulcan VTEX. If you're willing to, get Desert Locust goggles. Those are, I've heard really good things about those. But yes, do not cheap out on eye protection. If you don't know what eye pro means, it means eye protection. Do not cheap out on that. And if you get something like this, where you can probably wear normal safety glasses or ballistic shooting glasses are recommended. You could wear normal shooting glasses underneath this, because this will stop the BBs, but you want to have that extra layer of protection in case it's that circumstance where it shatters, because it happens. It's not uncommon. It's not like, it's not going to shatter every time it hits your face and go into your face, but it's not uncommon that a BB, especially someone's using cheaper BBs, if a new rental player or something, or just got into the game, doesn't understand the difference between BBs, I'll talk about that in a different video, but if they're using cheaper BBs and it hits mesh, it's probably going to shatter because they're not well made. So I don't recommend using cheaper BBs anyways. I'll talk about that in a different video, but do not cheap out on eye protection if you want to keep your eyeballs. Because 1, you're blind. 2, medical expenses to fix eyeballs is unbelievably, medical stuff in general is unbelievably expensive. So don't even focus on use not going blind as motivation to wear good goggles. Even if, like I said, you don't have to spend $300 on a good plate carrier. You do, however, have to spend money on good eye protection, because you will be fucked if you get shot in the eyes. I can't stress it enough, because it is annoying when I see people wearing those little plastic green ones that cover like this much of your face and have mesh here. Like, it's not, you don't want that. And I don't recommend wearing the mesh glasses either, because those can break. I've seen them break, and the BB can shatter and go in your eye. And I have a story for this. I went to Rochester Airsoft like a month ago or 2 months ago. In one of my videos, you don't really see it, a kid's goggles got shattered. He didn't get hit in the eye, he's lucky, but his goggles, they hit the plastic frame, shattered his goggles. Like, the plastic frame in his goggles just broke off because he cheaped out. He had those cheap goggles, like the ones you buy at Dick's that like cover like your face like here. So don't do that. If you have to buy less expensive goggles, go for these. These are really nice. I like these. They feel really nice. The lenses, this is like cheaper rubber. It's not cheaper. It's nice rubber. The lenses are clearly where they focused on here, because they passed the ANSI test, the ANSI. That's basically saying, if you don't know what that is, that's saying that has to withstand impact, certain amounts of impact. Those pass that test. It says on the box they passed the test. It says in the instructions they passed the test. So they're good. And it says if something does happen where it chips or scratches the lens, change the lens. Don't even use it again. It comes with 3 lenses for a reason, and you can buy replacement ones, and they come off very easily. So get something like this, or get Desert Locust goggles. You want to get ballistic grade goggles, because if it gets hit, it's not going to break, and it's not going to fuck up your eyes. So you want something like this. So mesh mask, you can choose with a mesh mask. This you don't got to stress out about as much, because your mouth, if you really don't give a shit about your teeth, don't wear a mask. I recommend wearing one because I care about my teeth. I like to chew my food. I like to eat steak. So I would wear a mesh mask. And if you really want something comfortable you can aim down your sights with that's more realistic, get a One Tigers. My brother has one that covers his ears, and he likes it. He says it's more comfortable than that shitty plastic proto mask he had. It was like an off-brand dye mask, but it wasn't as good as dye. It fogged all the time. It was uncomfortable. The foam started to burn your face if you sweat. Those suck. However, if that's what you gotta wear, get it, because it protects your full face. It's not gonna break. So, besides these, I mentioned dye masks. Paintball masks. They are on the more expensive side. It's about $100-ish, $120, $150 for a dye mask, depending on which one you get. They are, however, they will last you. They will not break, and they don't fog, and they are comfortable as hell for a paintball mask. Every speed softer, even normal milsim players, or for just normal players, like, they give dye masks out to rentals at my local field because they know they will not break, and the kids parents aren't going to sue them because he got shot in the eye, because those dye masks protect your entire face and your ears. So, in my opinion, if you don't want to wear a bunch of straps on your head like this, and you want a full face protection, get a dye mask. That is the end of story. If you want full protection, wear a dye mask, because these, you can get shot. There's a little tiny space in between the mesh mask and the goggles, about right here. If someone plinks you perfectly, you're gonna get hit right in the nose, and it's gonna hurt like a bitch. That's never happened to me, but it can happen. You're not going to get shot in the eye from it as long as you have them on properly. But you will get hit in the nose, and it's no bueno. But, like I said, you want full protection? You willing to spend the money? Dye mask. Just buy a dye mask. Put down the money. Buy a dye mask. Or if you're interested in these, buy Desert Locust or Velcon goggles or any like higher priced eyewear. Go on YouTube and look up reviews. Don't even listen to just me. Go and look up eye pro, because it is important. It is important that you wear good eye pro, because you will regret it if you don't. Because you do not want to tell a story to your kids or grandkids of why you're missing your eyeballs because you were being a dumbass and playing Airsoft without proper eye protection. Like I said, mesh masks, you don't even have to wear one. If you really don't give a shit about your teeth, whatever. If you care about your teeth, mesh mask. Preferably this one, because this one is super comfortable and I like it. So... And like I said, these, I don't even know about these. I don't know why someone would wear these, unless you're being like a juggernaut for a game mode or something, but wear some form of glasses underneath this, because there is spaces here, but chances are you are never going to get shot like that, unless you're laying like this on the ground and someone plinks a BB perfectly through that hole. Probably not going to happen, but anything's possible. But if you're wearing something like this, I recommend wearing another form of eye protection under it, because shit happens. Like, you'd be surprised. So, thank you for listening to my rant of wearing good eye protection. Thank you for watching this video on eye protection. And wear good eye protection if you want to keep your eyes, because I don't even know how to say it. You cannot see if you do not have eyeballs. So don't cheap out on eye protection. Please. Please, 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 please listen to me and get good eye protection if you're new to Airsoft. If you're not and you already have good eye protection, don't even listen to my bullshit, because you already know this rant. Because you hear people say it in every Airsoft video where they talk about eye protection. Just do not buy cheap, shitty, $10 Chinese Airsoft eye protection. Because it does not work. It does not. Eventually, someone's going to snipe you right in the fucking dome piece, and it's going to go through the glasses. Or the mesh shit that they wear. So, get good eye protection. Whether it be something like this, whether it be a dye mask. Hell, even if you have nothing else but this, throw on a pair of safety glasses under it. Do not just wear safety glasses. If you're wearing this, safety glasses are an exception to wear under it. So, putting it out there. Do not go out and play Airsoft with safety glasses on. Only if you have another form of protection such as this over it. Because that'll protect you from the major impact. Those are just there. The safety glasses are there under it to be a last line of defense in case a BB shatters. So, you can't get shot in the eye and say, oh, well, Wasky said I can only wear safety glasses. No, I did not say that. I said, only wear safety glasses under this, something like this, where it's all mesh. So, I don't recommend those, though, because they are, I don't even know what they are. So, dye mask or something like this and a mesh mask. Thank you guys for watching and listening to my rant about wearing good eye protection, and I'll see you all in the next episode of Airsoft Discussions, which I probably will be talking about rifles versus pistols or something like that. Don't take my word for it. I don't exactly know yet. I'm going to talk to my brother to see if my brother wants to be on the show with me, because he's younger, but he plays Airsoft and he loves Airsoft. He has a P90 and he loves the gun. It's like his favorite thing. So I'll see you all next time. Wear good eye protection and like and subscribe so I don't starve. Yes, thank you, and have a nice day.